Oh shit! Hey everyone, welcome back to Trail Expedition. My name is Scott, and in this video we're going to tackle the hardest trail in Michigan. This is Skidder Hill. So the Skidder Hill trail is a relatively short trail. It's only 1.5 miles long. It is just outside of White Cloud, Michigan, and it is known for being one of the tougher trails in Michigan. It is on Onyx Off-Road as a blue trail, and they do rate it 5 out of 10 in intensity. In my many years of living in Michigan, I've actually never ran this trail. Just never really had the desire to come up and do it. I've seen some people walk right through it with no issues, and I've seen a lot of people struggle. So this will be all new to me, so I'm really excited to check it out. So you can run this trail east to west or west to east. I'm running it east to west. And when you first get into it, it's just like any other trail in the area. It's just a regular dirt road right now. So I'm not gonna lie, I just went down this little 2-track, the Skitter Hill trail on Onyx Off-Road, the blue rated trail. It was only 1.5 miles long, and it was just, it should be a 1 out of 10. Like, there's literally nothing. If you look on the map, I'm going to flip you guys around here. So we started in down here, and we're currently up here where that blue pin is. And then there is, it looks like it goes on to this Taylor Drive or Taylor Road, and it says Spring right here. Not sure if you guys can see that. That must be where that hard section is, because all of this is just a regular dirt road. So we'll just continue on and see what this shows. All right, so yes, just a little bit further down, you run into this crazy spot. I'll show you guys. So you can obviously go around it. There's a bypass over here on the right, but we didn't come this far to take the bypass. Let me take a look at this first though. Okay. For a Michigan trail, this is pretty legit. We typically don't have this kind of stuff in Michigan. Pretty rutted out. So there's a spring up here on this hill, and that's why they call this Skidder Hill, because it's usually muddy. But there's a spring up here, and it flows down into this trail. You know what, guys? On second thought, no, I'm not going to chicken out. I'm actually going to take the bypass down, and then I'm going to turn back around. I'm actually going to come up it. I think it's going to be a lot more challenging going up Skidder Hill as opposed to going down it. Obviously going down, gravity will help us, but going up will be a whole nother story. Heading up Skidder Hill. I did drop it in 4 low. I'm going to manual mode, first gear. I do have my front sway bar disconnected. And I'm probably going to throw lockers on for this too. Get the most traction I possibly can. I see the biggest problem I foresee is this wall, which is already pushing into my mirror. It's going to be hard to stay off from that wall. Ugh. Oh shit! Sorry. Didn't even see that root there. I think that just busted my mirror. Dang it. Boost Auto, if you're watching this, I'm sorry for busting your mirror. mud on my passenger side is pretty deep. Bellied out, back up and take another swing at it. I just keep hitting that same spot. Early climb out right here. May have to do that and drop back in. Give it one more go. It's bottoming out every single time. Alright, I'm going to take the early out right here on the left and then drop back in up there. Getting sucked back into the hole here. This trail's no joke. Back in. Come on. The mud is so deep on that passenger side that even with lockers on, I'm not getting any traction. Had better luck going down this thing. Going up it, struggling. Right back to where I started, trying to get up on this ledge. So the problem I'm running into is I'm just diffed out hard in the front, and I have traction on the driver's side but none on the passenger side. I can't get up this little incline here. Oh man, I may have to winch out of this one. I can honestly say this is the first trail I've had to winch on in Lower Michigan that was not an off-road park. I think it's getting me too far to the passenger side. I need to be more driver. All right, I unhooked the winch. I'm gonna crank it hard to the driver's side and see if I can drive out of it without falling back in that hole. Got it. All right, we're out of that hole. We're gonna straighten out here and then get back into it. All right, dipping back in. That part, almost home free. There we go. Got it. Not without winching though. Whew. Wow. That is definitely the hardest trail I have ever run in South Michigan. Honestly, it's right up there with Drummond stuff. Yeah, I would say so. Especially this time of the year when it's wet. And this trail is typically always wet because it's got that natural spring that runs down it. So I did get turned around and now we're heading back down Skidder Hill. Once we went up the hard part, we just took the bypass back down, and now we're gonna finish this thing off. All right, guys, and that is a wrap on the Skidder Hill trail. This trail was a lot more challenging than I thought it was going to be. Honestly, I think it's the hardest trail in Michigan, and it's just that short little section that spring is flowing down, and it gets really like off camber and really just kind of soupy and muddy in there. You have no traction. I had to winch, which I basically never have to winch on Michigan trails, so that was a first, I think, except for on Drummond. I've winched on Drummond. But anyway, that's going to be it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll catch you in the next one. Oh, and one more thing I forgot to mention. Boost auto mirrors for the win.